Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You see me use a lot of tools on this channel, and every video someone asks, what's that tool, what's this tool, do you recommend this tool, what brand? So I probably should do some more tools of the trade, and I think I'm going to be good at it because clearly I know how to use them. That's what this YouTube channel is about, is using the tools. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there, just some guy talking in his garage about the latest tool that he solicited some company to send it to him for free. That's what most of the YouTube tool review channels are. It's just free tools, a couple guys sitting in a garage without ever using them. They may screw something into a 2x4, but real use, real world home maintenance use, you never see it. So I've come up with 5 hand tools that every homeowner needs. And it's not what you think. It's not going to be like a hammer or your homeowner grade pair of pliers or screwdrivers. These are affordable, multi-use tools that you don't have, that you need. It's just going to make your life easier. They don't take up a lot of room, but you can use them. And it's not like you can just use them on one thing and you're going to do that one thing every 3 years or 4 years. It's something you can use all the time. Now, I did discuss this with some other handy men, and there was some arguing. It would have made some good podcast type material. Us going back and forth saying, no, everybody's got that one. No one's got this one. I use this one. This one guy kept saying vice grips. You got to put vice grips on there. I was like, there's no way I could put vice grips in this list. Vice grips is the tool you use when you don't have the right tool. That's it. There's no real reason to own a pair of vice grips unless you just don't want to have the right tool. We could talk all day about vice grips. We came to the conclusion that number 1 on the list, hand files, metal files. Yes, take a look here. I've got 5 of them for you, ranging in size and shape. These are multi-use. You can file your fingernails, your toes. More importantly, you can file metal, aluminum, brass. Anytime you cut a piece of metal, you can file the burrs off. Putting in a storm door. I mean, there's just so many uses that you're going to use these for. So number 1 is a set of files. We've got this one here. Everybody's been telling me to use this one on your carbide multi-tool blades. I was like, they must not be very familiar with carbide tools. You're not going to be filing new teeth with this tiny little square. This guy here is awesome. This little round rat tail file. This one here is for some fine detail work. And then you get up to the heavier duty ones that remove a lot of material. Okay, number 2 on the list. This was also debated back and forth, and someone insisted that you cannot function without these tools. And that is a set of Allen wrenches in both metric and SAE. So I came up with these ones here. I went down to the gun room to get these, and let me get you flipped out here. This one's metric, and this one is SAE. This is America. This is foreign lands. But here in America, you got to have both. There's from assembling IKEA furniture, fixing your toilet paper roller hanger thing, towel bars, everything. You need Allen wrenches. I'll put a link to all this below. My favorite one, this is my favorite one to use. There's so many uses for it. I use it for everything. And that is a tubing cutter. So ratcheting tubing cutter. It's mostly used for landscape tubing. PEX is what's used in all new houses. All houses that are being remodeled, everything is switching over to some form of PEX tubing. I just happen to use it on a garden hose to cut the broken end off. Don't want to do that. And put on a new connector, male and female. Would make a good torture device by cutting off people's fingers. Can't talk about that on YouTube though. So we've got 3. Now this one here might sound, you probably have this one, but it is your 5-in-1 tool. Oftentimes I don't use this in my videos and people just yell and scream, you gotta have a 5-in-1 tool to do that job. So that's kind of why it made the list. This one is heavily used 5-in-1 tool. Now what are the 5 tools? Well, we've got one here. What would you do this one for? A pick or something? Here, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a can opener. Maybe you can hammer with it. I don't know. It's a 5-in-1 tool. If you know the exact 5 features of this, put them down below. My number 5 tool is one I use a lot. I use it for everything. And that is a combination square. A little mineral bubble levels in this square, as well as a little scribe. So if you lose your pencil, where the hell did my pencil go? You just pull this out and you can scribe your line. If you watch any of my cabinet making videos, I'm always using this. I've got a video out there where I cut apart a solid oak door and reassemble it. What I think is the most useful feature is the depth gauge. Getting repeatable depths. You put your pencil right on there and draw right down. So I think this combination square is also on the list. I lost one. I had about 2 of them, and I keep one in the tool trailer and one in here, and I lost it. And I was so frustrated because I use it so much. I went out and bought 4 more. So a total of 6 of these floating around everywhere. So I always have one. Now I have some runner-ups. Ones that I think are very useful, but they don't have a continuous weekly, monthly use in home maintenance. So I'm going to bring the camera over and show you what I have on the table. You see if you can pick them out. Tell me what they are in the comments and what they're used for. So these are the first group of tools. Our tubing cutter, our square, our 5-in-1, our set of Allen wrenches, and our set of files. Here's the first tool that I think is very useful. Everybody should have a set of these. Here's another one that's always good to have. I don't use it that often, but when I have it, I'm like, man, I'm glad I have this tool. This is another one. Not used so much on new replacements, but the old ones, this is a great tool to remove the old ones. Do you guys know what this one is here? I use this one quite a bit too. Not quite for home maintenance, but light remodeling. I'm always using that. And this one here for general repairs, you can fix anything with this guy here. So this is my list of runner-ups, and this is my list of 5 things that you must have. Links for all of these will be in the description, and let's see if we can get these ones figured out. And if you agree that they are a useful tool or not, I want to hear from you. What do you think of this video? Or this video idea or topic? It's kind of showing tools that aren't expensive, that have multiple uses, and everybody can benefit from having them. Just make your life easier. So leave that type of feedback in the comments below, please. Have a good day. We'll see you in a few days on the next video. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell, smash that like button. Goodbye.
Do you see them? Hey, I got one more tip for you. Woo! So you want to measure from here to here and find out where the middle point is. You use that handy trick. And you put this in there like that, and you add the 2 inches. Then you come up here and you got your 12.5 inches. Well, shoot, that's not 12.5. Now, how do we do that? Well, shoot, let's see here now. We could do 12.5 divided by 2. We don't do that out on the field. We take our tape measure and we bend that sucker right in half. Yep, just like that. Golly! That says 6.25 inches. No math needed. Just bend your tape measure in half. There you go, everybody. Hit that like button. Woo! Woo! Smash it. Hammer that like button. I'll teach you how to use a goddamn pencil in the next video. Woo! Can't do that. I gotta get out of here before he comes in guns a blazing. Now I'm gonna take this bear he got there. It's not too bad. The Blue Moon Bear.